Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Success Life Live. My name is G Reid. I am your host and your coach, and this is Success Life Live. Again, we're in the sound studio. Why? Well, because I'm up here in the mountains, and I have to find a Wi-Fi signal sometimes. And so we just build it in and move on. So again, welcome to Success Life Live. We gather here every weekday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, to get this mindset thing right, to get this programming that we've got going on here reset or set in the right direction so that we can begin to build the lives of success we seek. So I'm so glad you took time out of your morning or afternoon or evening, or if you're hitting this on replay, just to tune in, dial in, and listen in. And so what I'd like you to do, if you're on the replay, hit the hashtag replay and then share your comments, share your moments, share what you learned. If you're here live with me, take a moment, say good morning, say hello. Good morning, Charles. Good to see you in the house. Got so many jumping in. Yes, I am in the mountains. Still gotta huddle in, get that pre-Thanksgiving family time together. Today, I wanted to talk about the idea of the plan versus the goal, or the goal versus the plan, or a combination of both. As a success coach and somebody who coaches people, I so often will develop that strategy, develop that goal, develop that plan, and then we'll begin to build accountability around it. But there's also a fault to that. So I want to talk into that. But first, let me say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Al. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Mohammed. I see a couple other people jumping in. Take a moment, say hello, say where you're from, because this is Success Life Live, and I'm your host, G Reid, and we get together and know each other. And that's part of the fun of hanging out each weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. So let's get into our lesson. The goal versus the plan versus the goal. Good morning, bom dia, Greg. The plan versus the goal. So pull out your thinking caps, pull out your notepads. Let's get ready to learn. Good morning, Chuck. So often we will set a goal. We'll say we want to achieve this financially, this health-wise, this business-wise, this relationship-wise. We'll design and develop no heat in the house. You know, I remember those little international above the window things, heaters. I gotta appreciate you, Greg. Gotta appreciate you. But you're in Italy, so you decide. Go get wine or go get heat. Anyhow, folks, we'll sit down and we'll design that goal. We'll sit there and put it on our vision board, in our daytimers, in our calendars. We'll proclaim it. We'll wear our wristbands, our t-shirts. We'll set that goal out there and we'll say, this is what I want to achieve in my family, in my relationships, in my health, in my fitness, you know, in my business. I want to run this 10K. I want to earn this $10,000 day. I want to have 15 clients or sell 22 homes or whatever it is. And we'll set this goal. And then one of the things that we do often in coaching is develop strategy sessions of how we can get to that goal. What is the plan for you to achieve it? And we may say, okay, if you want to do 20, then what's the step right before 20? And what's the step right before 10 and right before 5? Okay, so what is the step you need to do to get to 1? And then if we multiply it that, or we'll set out the plan, the course. Okay, if you want to save this much in your bank account, how much do you have to earn? How much do you have to cut back on your budget? Where do you need? And we set that plan in place. And we begin to move towards that plan. But often what I'll start to see people happen with people is they'll get so committed to the plan. They're like, no, that's not my plan. No, that's not my plan. No, that's not my plan. And I'm like, whoa. Let's slow down. Let's take a look at it. Could you achieve your goal if we changed what we were doing? Turn left instead of turned right. Get to the top instead of go through this way. Could you still end up where you wanted to go, even if this wasn't your original plan, your original process? So often we will set our goals based on the knowledge and the experience that we have looking down the road. And we haven't taken the first step. We haven't done the first action. We haven't been involved in the first prospecting call, rejection, whatever it is. And so we feel like, okay, this is the best plan I've got. This is the plan I've got based on the information and the knowledge that I've got up here, looking based on all of my resources, all of my tools, all of my network, all of the things around me. This looks like the best plan to get me from here to there. And we start to work it and we work it and it's going good and we're getting results and we're moving forward and it's happening. And then all of a sudden something comes up and I'll hear people say, well, that wasn't on my plan, or no, that's not part of the plan, or no, that's not the plan that I have, or no, that I can't do that. I can't deviate. I can't change. I can't alter. I can't move. I can't do, that's not my plan. That's not my plan. You don't understand. That's not, and they get so committed to holding tight to the plan that they don't recognize that they've developed new tools, new resources, new connections, new opportunities that will not only help them achieve the goal that they originally set, but maybe catapult past it in a bigger, larger format. And yet they're like, nope, gotta stay my plan. Now, hear me, warning bell, caution, thumbs up, flags, dancing hearts, whatever you want to call it. I'm not saying ditch and dump your plan every 5 minutes. Like, oh, well, maybe that's the new plan. Oh, well, maybe that's the new plan. Oh, well, maybe squirrel. Well, maybe a squirrel. Maybe. No, it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is keep your plan, stay your focus, go down the path, stay committed to what you said you were going to do. But when new opportunities, new thoughts, new challenges, new people, new connections come in, and they seem to be guiding you towards your goal, or maybe past your goal to the next level, don't be afraid to say, okay, wait a minute. Let me take a breath. Based on where I'm at now, based on what I want to do now, based on what I've learned from all of the past experience, could this be the new direction, the new path, the new tool, the new guide to getting me to where I want to go? And often that's the best part of having a coach, because you can brainstorm it, you can mastermind it, you can get together and be like, am I deviating, or does this look like an opportunity to you? I mean, think of it. You've got to put this IKEA piece of furniture together, and you go in and you've got this, like, okay, I've got to put this thing together, and here's my plan, and here's my thing, and you start to put it together, and you're trying to use the kitchen butter knife to make those little lock things turn the right thing, and you're like, okay, this is working, this is happening, I'm getting it done. And then somebody walks up and goes, oh, here, use this tool to make it so much easier. No, can't do that. I started out with this, and this is what my plan is, and I'm not going to deviate. Why would you do that? I sort of think about it in the way that yesterday we were here in the mountains, as you know, and we wanted to go up and like get to this spot on top of the mountain. It looked like a really cool clearing and a perspective, really nice view. And there wasn't really a path. There wasn't like a follow the yellow brick road path. And so I was sitting at the bottom and I looked up and I'm like, okay, if we kind of like go this way and then go this way and just sort of follow this, what looks like a clearing, we'll be good. We can get to the top, no problem. So we start up and we're doing our thing, hiking, super dad, got my hiking thing going. And all of a sudden about halfway up, we run into this, what we couldn't see from the bottom was this briar patch of blueberry thorny niche. I mean, it was like, they were evil little bushes. They were poking and grabbing and clinging to our clothes, and it was getting painful. Now, I was not going to be stupid and just say, nope, the plan was we were going to go right towards that birch tree, and then when we saw those rocks, we were going to go this way. No, I was like, okay, let me back up a few steps. Let me look around and like, okay, different perspective, different position, different plan. Look, from where I'm at now, which is completely different when I was at the bottom, it would be so much easier if we completely went this way, and then that way, instead of this way and that way. We're still going to get to the top of the mountain. We're still going to get to the place we want to be. We're changing and adapting as we go through the process. Now, being flexible is part of being successful. Being willing to take the risk that's a little outside of your plan to see what it can bring you, that's okay. That's part of growing. And I tell you this because you're going to be building your business, chasing your dream, going after your goals, adapting your life and transforming it. And you're going to want this plan. You're going to need this plan. You're going to need these strategies to get you started. But they will also begin to slow you down if you don't allow flexibility and failure. If you're not willing to go up the mountain, so to speak, and get caught up in the mess and be like, okay, I need to take 3 steps back, reevaluate this plan. I am not succeeding at what I want. I'm not getting where I need to go. I'm still focused on the goal, but the plan is no longer serving me, or the plan is not getting me in the way that I want. Or look, now that I'm beginning to go in this direction, I have a whole new view. And maybe doing this, doing that, going here, going there, will aid me in achieving my goal. Maybe bringing in this resource, partnering with this person, teaming up with this, doing this instead will get me what I want to do. Don't take your eye off the goal, but be willing to take your eye off the plan long enough to look at the opportunities that are around you and be flexible to challenge yourself to take them on and use them to build your success, to build your dream, to build your transformation. All right? I know it seems like a pretty simple lesson, but so often, and I see this as a coach that, I do DISC, I talk about DISC, I love DISC profiles, but we sort of got one side of the DISC profile that once they've established a plan or a vision or a system, man, they can be a little like stubborn. They can like put their head down and drive into it without considering other options and opportunities. And that's why I often encourage having thinking partners or a group of 5 or those people around you that you can come back and go, okay, you all know my goal. You know what I want to accomplish. You know where I want to go. You know what I want to achieve. Now, this came up. Am I being distracted or am I being blind? Talk me through it. And I always say your gut will tell you. And I the other day used the term gut is God's undertow, that pulling you into something. You can't really see it, but you can feel it, and if you don't pay attention, that gut feeling will tell you like One of the visualizations I often use when I work with coaching clients, when we reach a crossroad like this, is if you close your eyes and you picture the 2 options, the current plan and maybe the new alternative, the new partnership, the new whatever, on the left. So on the left we have the new thing, the non-planned thing. And on the right we have the planned thing, the current, the status quo, the thing that we're working on. If you put them down on each other, and you look down, close your eyes and you look down the road like you're in the woods on a path going exploring, and you look down the road and you see that non-planned opportunity, so to speak, that option, and you look at it and you walk towards it and you visualize what will happen and how it will feel and what the experience and who the people and all of the things around it, like what is the energy around it, who are the people around it, what is the cost around it, what is, like all of that. And you take a deep breath and you listen for a minute. Then you pull back to sort of the center and the fork in the road, and then you look down the path side. You look up that road and you sort of feel into that and you experience into that and you talk into that. You will feel like almost your body will begin to lean towards one or the other. You'll lean into the plan A, or you'll lean into the plan B. You'll feel like really excited about this, or you'll feel very timid about that. That's that gut thing working on you. That's that thing saying, as good as it looks, or as good as it looks, it is. So again, don't lose sight of the goal because you're so busy staring at the plan every single day. Mix it up. Be willing to be flexible. Have a thinking partner group. Have a mastermind group. Have a coach. Have a mentor. That when those opportunities, and this is one of the things my mom had always said, if it's a really good opportunity, it's not going to go away like that. Like, if it's really meant for you, you can ask them, hey, can I have like a day to think on this? Can I have a weekend to process this and talk to my business partner, talk to my spouse, talk to my coach, talk to somebody else? Is it okay if I just like pull back long enough to look at this? Okay, cool, thanks, I appreciate that. And then pull back and think about it, pray on it, journal about it, talk to your mentor, talk to your coach, talk to your thinking partners, talk to your spouse. Ask them straight up, does this look like a diversion, or does this look like another opportunity to achieve what we want to create? Is there a new platform that I'm being presented on that will allow me to achieve the same thing I wanted to achieve? So as you begin to plan your new goals, as you begin to look at where you're at, as you begin to build this life of success, have a goal, have a plan, hold to it, listen into it, trust into it, guide into it, be part of it. But also understand the plan has to be flexible enough for you to change as you gain knowledge and perspective and experience and resources. All right? Because you're going to get to the top of the mountain. You're going to get to see that view. You're going to get to see that double, triple, double. We argued whether it was a triple rainbow or a double rainbow, but it was a rainbow in my book. you're going to get to do it. It's going to happen. You just got to start out on the path and be willing to be flexible and adapt, and then follow through. All right. Well, that's what I have for you this morning on Success Life Live and from our sound booth here in the mountains, so to speak. I'm heading back down to the flatlands. Got to get ready for Thanksgiving at that side of town. So we'll be back, I think, tomorrow. I don't know. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm a little flexible about it. But you can trust that I will be here each and every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern for Success Life Live. Until then, go out, make today a success. Lean into your awesomeness. You are so worthy of it. It is yours to have. Reach for it. And if you should be considering hiring a coach, looking for a coach, a mentor, a thinking partner, or consultant, reach out, tag me, talk to me, private message me, visit me over at ericgreid.com and hit the contact button, and you and I will be talking. All right. Till we get a chance to do that, go out and make today a success. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one.